What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! It's Christmas! Happy holidays! Hey, it's Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! Hopefully you're not working. People that have jobs on Christmas usually get treated like shit. People that work at movie theaters, be extra special. Nice to them because they're working on a holiday where people... there's holiday cheer where people are nice to each other, except for when it comes to employees at stores. They become more servant, second level, second tier humans. But there is, if you're not in that, there is more holiday cheer, which I'm trying to, now that I no longer work in retail, no longer work at a movie theater, no longer work in these industries where they really fuck the shit out of the holidays, trying to make as much money as possible. But I'm trying to ignore all that and get into it. I'm talking about Christmas. I'm going over some Christmas stories that I want to share. When I was a kid, maybe this has to do with me getting into podcasting. I don't know. But when I was a kid, my grandpa, my mom's dad, would film the family opening their presents. It was done at night. I don't really know if it was on Christmas Eve or if it was Christmas night. It may have changed. But the extended family would come into town, and there would be, he would have a chair set up by the Christmas tree next to the fire or wherever the fuck it was. He would have a lighting rig. He would have reel-to-reel film and reel-to-reel audio recording. He had separate audio recording equipment. But he would have these bright lights just plastered on you while you're opening gifts. And I'm a kid. I'm like, 5, 6. Well, and younger too. I was a younger kid. I didn't come out of my mom at 6 or 5. But I was a child when I remember these times. And it sucked, man. I remember waiting, being frustrated, having to wait for everybody to show up so we can start filming it. He would get everything set up, and then you'd have to distribute all the gifts to the appropriate people. And then we would just take turns, one after the next, going to the chair and opening presents. And when you're a kid and you get something like socks or just anything not cool, I can't hide it. I'm not good. I'm not good to this day. If I'm disappointed, it shows on my face. I cannot fake that shit. I mean, I can if I'm prepared to fake it, but my initial reactions are pretty honest and real, and it sucks because people see. It's hard for me to lie, which is fine. I'm not a big liar, but they would not be happy with me because I couldn't bullshit them. I couldn't make a fake happy face so they could feel better about getting me, Christmas socks. The greatest year-round gift, the gift that keeps on giving, Christmas socks, or whatever random thing I would get. I don't know. I don't really remember that many. It was a long time ago, and I've never owned any myself, never owned any Christmas decorations. Don't really have any desire to. My friends that I'm living with now decorate, which is fine. Christmas music is fine. I've already kind of OD'd on Christmas. It is just a few days away while I'm recording this. It is today while you're watching this. Unless you're a Patreon subscriber, if you're a member, go over to patreon.com/inspireddisorder. $5 a month. But yeah, there was other times, so that kind of sucked. But it was something I remembered. It was like a time when our family would actually get together and be nice. And this was like the culmination of the Thanksgiving I talked about. They would do like a Secret Santa where you take a name out of a bucket, and that's who you got to. So this is kind of the culmination of that, which I remember they had a lot of fun. The thing is, I was, the youngest, really, and then all of my cousins were in their 20s. So, for me, I was around a bunch of adults, so I kind of just did my own thing. I'm an only child anyway, so I'm used to doing my own thing. There were other times my mom would love to prank me on Christmas. One of which was, I remember going to sleep Christmas Eve, and I hear her pushing a giant, heavy box from her room, which is across the hallway from mine, down the hallway into the living room. Now at this point, I think I knew the situation with Santa and all that, which I'll get into later. But when I woke up, see this giant box under the tree, super excited, right? And I don't think we were waiting to get I'm pretty sure it was much later after my grandpa had already died, so Christmas was handled differently. We'd actually open gifts and have like regular normal Christmas. But woke up super excited, tore it open. It is a new Macintosh. I think it was the Mac 2 or maybe the first iMac, I think. Something like that. But I had wanted a computer. I think maybe this was like 8th grade, 9th grade, something like that. But like I was preteen, maybe. I just wanted a computer, man. It was probably early 90s, I would imagine. So I was super excited, and but then I opened the box up. I open it up, and inside the box, this Macintosh box, so excited. I got a computer finally. I open it up, and it's full of romance novels and like bricks to make it heavy. So it was an IOU gift. I got a lot of IOU gifts growing up. I also got, my birthday being 10 days from Christmas, I got a lot of the birthday / Christmas presents, So it's like, sucked. It's another. It's just a tough time for a kid growing up. Yeah. But IOU gifts, that Mac. I even cut out the picture. Never happened. I finally got a computer my senior year. I got an E-machine, like the cheapest computer you could get at the time. So she kind of fulfilled it many, many years later. But it was very depressing seeing fake gifts and then listening to the cackle of your mom while your devastation sets in. But back when I did believe in the old Santa Claus, I think when I stopped, we went to Idaho to visit friends. I was born in Idaho, so my mom has friends out there, had friends. I don't know if she still does. We went out to spend Christmas with them, have snow, all that stuff. I was a kid still. I don't remember what age, but I was young. It was probably just after my grandpa died, very shortly after, I would imagine, because we weren't spending it with him. And we had the money to go to Idaho for Christmas. But I think what it was, my friend and I, because my mom's friend had a kid, and we were apparently friends because we were 2 kids, and we snuck up Christmas Eve and kind of saw them putting the presents under the tree or wrapping the presents or some shit. And then the next morning I woke up and didn't really get anything that I had asked for or something like that. Like there was another confirmation when I woke up. But it was a lot of fun. It was like super cozy. The first time I'd been in snow, really, aside from Idlewild here, which is, not really the same. But it was an amazing time. I had a lot of fun. We played like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on his computer, and we tried to fix a lawnmower, but it was all frozen. I don't know. But that's it. That's enough for this Christmas episode. My stories. Hopefully you had a Yule log burning while I was telling these. Crackle, crackle. But that's it for this episode. New episodes come out every day. Subscribe everywhere podcasts are found. Binge the show over at patreon.com/inspireddisorder to become a member. $5 a month. Inspireddisorder.com for all of my work, my artwork. Save 50% on shirts like this, on everything I sell there. Coupon code THANKS18 at Ray Taylor for me everywhere on the internet. Have a great day, everybody. Have a wonderful Christmas. Happy day. And I hope you're enjoying it and not, maybe this gives you a little break from your family drama. That's it, everybody. Peace out!